You ever been a part of a group project and then you wasn't a part of it, but the group did it, but your name is on the group project, and for some reason you had the leader of the group that was supposed to go up there and talk, but for some reason the teacher said, hey, I want to ask you, what do you think about this? How does it work? And you start looking around because you know you don't know what's going on. Tell me you haven't seen those same moments when you're playing ranked, and as you're playing ranked, yo, swap. Switch to who? What do you mean, bulk, nigga? What do you mean, switch to who? Why are you asking me to switch to who in Celestial? Why in Celestial you asking me to switch to who? Why in GM you asking me to switch to who? Why don't you know counters in these ranks? My main issue right now with placement matches is that after testing it out we played for like 10 hours. It didn't change anything. So, but I want to give grace and be honest here, because they did tell me that it was primarily based on wins, but that right there is already a red flag. Another major issue that I talked to them about in my meeting, when I said, if you're going to add in placement matches, you have to make sure, because the reason, first off, let's get to the reason why they want placement matches, so we can talk about it, right? So you guys understand why in my meetings, why they want placement matches. Placement matches are here strictly because the community they have been seeing pushback from the community with the decline in ranked and the frustration from all ranks with all players. So they decided to add placement matches. So I'm like, okay, cool. Asked us about like how we feel about it. I said we should do some early testing based on what you're doing. They said that they're going to be adding different things to it. And what do we feel like should be added based on our initial interaction and first playthrough of placement matches? The main issue here is that the placement matches that they incorporated as of today that we are playing is hot diggity dick. Okay? Now, what that means is no disrespect. I just always got to say it exactly how it is. It's hot diggity dick. It's el trash. That's Spanish for garbage. You see what I'm saying? The reason why it's like that is because, and I said this in my meeting, they prioritized wins. They prioritize ranking with a duo. Let me explain. I'm just going to explain and kind of say it how it is. In most placement matches, you individually, and I know some games also let you duo group up or whatever and let you do your placement matches. The thing is that the community is already so unbalanced and it's so filtered with bad players in the ranks that they're not supposed to be in. What does that mean? That means that they have players, they're taking it like, if you're a Grandmaster player, if you're a Celestial player, you guys are going to start here. But my nigga, that's what we trying to get rid of. I already know me and these niggas are not the same. I want you to test us and to separate us individually, because once you do that, you're keeping us grouped together, nigga. That's the issue, is because instead of the placement matches redirecting and separating these players, it's putting these same players back together. It's already so much of a problem with it being so inflated that you can't get rid of the players with the inflation. So you have to go back and switch up with the inflation to separate. I'm doing a lot of yapping. How do we deal with the inflation? To deal with the inflation, you have to separate the characters based on not just wins, but individual performances, because the individual performance is what's going to separate a nigga that's been carried and a nigga that knows how to play the game. And sometimes you get these god dang, I don't know how you call it, these gopher niggas that just get carried and end up where you are. Now, very important on why the placement matches is another problem. Now, I don't want to take away from it because the placement matches is what we want. We just need the fixes to it because the placement matches is what we want and what we need. Here's the other main issue. You have people, it's hard to really say which players are supposed to be in each rank because you have players that quickly for the season get to their ranks and get off. Then you have players that take the entire season to get to where they need to be, and it's because the rank up system gives you more than you lose. I've talked to these niggas about this. They did ask me to test it to see how it is today, so I'm being fair and I'm giving grace and I'm being honest. The thing is that what happens is players get pushed up because you get more wins than you get more points for winning than you do for losing. So you get players that grind it out by the end of the season that ends up there. Now you're all GM. Now you're all Celestial. Now you're all Eternity. But you're not the same caliber of players. And the placement matches is supposed to fix, remove, and kind of keep the same players, same mindset of people around each other. But you're getting people that has just continuously keep playing to get to where they are. Because the system is going to put you there. As long as you keep playing enough games, you'll get to where you want to be. Right? Now, here's the other problem for me. Placement matches with duos. Do you know how many niggas getting carried? And then once they get carried, then they're on their own over there playing as an individual player, but they're not good enough for that rank. You know what I'm saying? You ever been a part of a group project and then you wasn't a part of it, but the group did it, but your name is on the group project, and for some reason you had the leader of the group that was supposed to go up there and talk, but for some reason the teacher said, hey, I want to ask you, what do you think about this? How does it work? And you start looking around because you know you don't know what's going on. Tell me you haven't seen those same moments when you're playing ranked, and as you're playing ranked, yo, swap. Switch to who? What do you mean, bulk, nigga? What do you mean switch to who? Why are you asking me to switch to who in Celestial? Why in Celestial you asking me to switch to who? Why in GM you asking me to switch to who? Why don't you know counters in these ranks? You don't know counters because you've never had to do it because you've played with people to get you there, so you did it. They got you past for free. You know, I don't think people understand. I'm going to say this to you guys. The caliber between a solo player and a player that gets carried by 2 to 3 teammates every season. They're completely different caliber of players. Every time. So, I'm going to go ahead and say this for the devs. To fix the matchmaking, which I'm very happy for, and I always express my gratitude that thank you for reaching out to us and talking to us and saying what we need. And I know it's a growing process, and that's why I'm explaining, but I always sound mad because these niggas take me off. It was a rough day. It was a rough day in the office today. It was a rough day in the office. It was a lot of them niggas. It was a lot of them niggas. Now, let me explain to you what's going on. So I want to show you guys this. Very important. Now, I want you guys to understand this is what the devs are doing, just so you get a clear understanding. The rank that you are is what they're grouping together, right? The individual performance that we need is what should be taken from the matchmaking. But they're not doing it based on matchmaking because now it's prioritizing the rank. But since it's prioritizing the rank, my nigga, what does that mean? You got people who are in that rank who are boosted, who bought an account. There's players in that rank who don't even know what's going on. So when you start mixing that rank as if it's a true rank system, you start losing out because now you removed, and I've spoken to them about this. This is why I know, I'm telling you, they removed the how much KOs you get per 10 minutes. How much damage you get per 10 minutes. How much final hits you get per 10 minutes. How much heals you get per 10 minutes. How much damage block you get per 10 minutes. What's your individual performance? None of this is there. That is a problem. None of this is there. I don't think you guys understand what I'm saying. None of this is there. So without having any of this, you can't have a true placement system, because you're just taking the rank. That's the easy way out. So it doesn't make any sense for placement. Now, in Overwatch, when you're in Overwatch and you're a player that's doing so well, you know when you're on fire, chat? You know when you're cooking and they start jumping you up out the ranks because they're like, nah, you don't belong here, young blood. Nah, you don't belong in gold, little nigga. You hitting too much shots up in this shit, nigga. You don't belong over here, young blood. They don't do that over here. It's not you're outplaying the group, you're outplaying the other team. You get no credit for outplaying the other team. I'm not telling you anything I'm making up. This is from what we talk about. You're not outplaying the other team and going crazy, and then they're gonna boost you up. No. Let's say you're dropping 50 kills a game, pussy. You're dropping 50 a game. What does that do? What is the dev saying to you? What are they saying? They're saying, wow, he won his match. Let's move him on to the next one. That don't make no sense, because this isn't even your skill set. You should be pushed up higher. But it's not based on this. It's based on just the rank. So you're still with the nigga that reads sideways and upside down. You still got these niggas in your lobbies. So it's hard to clean it up, but there is a way to clean it up. Rank reset, and then for the next one, apply these changes. Because the difference between two GM players is what you individually do. What you individually do, what you bring to the team, how you really showcase what you can offer the team. That's the difference between a boosted player and a player that knows how to play. Unless it's name more squids and they just give you you know what I'm saying, eliminations. But that's what I'm saying. So this, after, you know, they asked me to give my feedback, and I'm going to give my feedback. I'm not going to lie. This is like old coochie, nigga. It don't hit like that. It don't hit like that. It does not hit like that. I'm telling you. It's like having your favorite snack while you upset. It don't hit like that. That's all I'm saying. It just don't hit like that, bruh. So I know they want a feedback, and I'm gonna say this. I know I'm angry, a little bit aggressive. Sorry, it's in the tone of my skin. I'll get a little bit little riled up, a little razzle dazzle. Stop. This is what it is. Genuinely, for the matchmaking, I truly feel like as if it's a step in the right direction, but currently right now, after playing it and testing it and you guys asking for my feedback, I would have to say that it is not a real placement match. And I see the idea that you guys went with to try to get this out in season 5. And I thought it was a great concept, great idea. And it's definitely what the community is looking for. But it's just missing so much core mechanics to really highlight the players that are doing a lot, and not just so based on the wins and the rank on, you know. So I definitely think that there's a lot more that we can add, and it is a step in the right direction. But as of right now, it is not really there. And that's just one of the key things that I wanted to point out. And, you know, I just thank you guys for hearing me out most of the time in my feedback. But that's where we at, nigga. I got to put that as a timestamp so I start talking nicely so niggas can understand what I'm saying. Because when I start talking normally, niggas not locked in with what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no way this goddamn, like, hot dick garbage placement match. I was so excited today. I was like a kid ready for Christmas. Open up my present, and it was a fucking socks. What, I look like a dad? Like it was some fucking socks. I was expecting a new console. This shit then ticked me off today. Let me tell you something. I got dumber niggas today. I got dumber niggas today. 100%. Y'all sat here and watch me. I don't think I've had dumber niggas than these niggas today. 100%. This is an interesting lane. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But, you know what I'm saying? I want to ask. I'm going to ask because I always go to the bros. Chat, what do y'all think about placement matches? Y'all with it, yes or no? How does it feel so far from your experience? How do you feel about it? How do y'all feel about it? Gotta ask the chat, bro, because every single time it's not just my opinion that matters. I ask everybody. Okay. This nigga said, this is a hot dick. That's funny reading it like that. All right, I'm not gonna lie. That was so funny. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I agree. It does need some revision. But I gotta give a huge shout out to the devs because y'all be listening to the community, bro, and y'all try to give us everything, and y'all be working underneath such a crazy time crunch. So I gotta give y'all credit. I'm not gonna be one of those crazy people like, hey, I said this, I want this, and I want it now. I'm not an angry guy. Passionate. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is I get what you guys are going through, and you implemented it to show that you're listening to the community and you're willing to push forward. And I love that. I definitely give it some grace when you guys can get back to the drawing board with it to add the rest in it. And I feel like it'd be a really great concept. I only get frustrated because I love the game so much. I play this game every day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably wondering like, you get mad about the game too much. Get a life. I don't get pussy. I don't know what to tell y'all. Why y'all think I'm always on creating content? I don't get pussy. I don't have a girl. I don't have kids. It's just me. I get on here every day, locked in on stream with the chat. What do? We vibe. How many hours am I in right now, chat, on stream? How many hours? No pussy. Niggas only act like me when we get no pussy. So we focus on one thing. Come on, bruh. 10 and a half hours, nigga. 10 and a half hours. No side piece. No sneaky link. Only sneaky link I have, nigga, is when I sneak and get back on stream. That's the only link I sneak. Is when I send it out the stream again. Oh, y'all ain't know I was gonna go live again, did you, chat? That's all I do, nigga. So when I talk about this game, it's because it's passion. And because I rock with it. And shout out to the devs for including me in a lot of things. I'm appreciative. So when I talk about stuff like this, is because I'm locked in with y'all. Chat, you want the truth?
Yeah, for sure.
About how many hours I got?
Round one. Go!
Don't you worry, Miss Me. Gambit got more than one.
30 seconds before you attack.
I'm at 2,000 hours.
A deck of cards ain't exactly the deadliest weapons, Cation.
That all depends on who's dealing them, monsieur.
Sure, you don't want to try something a little,
Widows, shut up. I hate you. Somebody ban Widow.
As long as I keep my wits sharp, Gambit will be just fine.
Because it's 2,000 hours on one account.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I got another account with another 2,000 hours.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
And I got another account with 1,000 hours.
Seek help, please.
Nah, bro, lock in. And some of y'all probably think I'm trolling, but I'll show you. Moon Knight. Moon Knight top left. Anti-heal on Strange.
They have no healing.
Now you do the same for me.
Huge. Anti-heal on both of them.
You are nothing! Just the boost I needed. Leave them disappear!
If you would peek, I would see you, bruv.
They switched to Star-Lord from the Fantastic.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Anti-heal on them.
I've got you covered.
Wait, one healer gone. One healer gone.
Ain't nobody stealing Gambit's chance to win. I'm opening a portal.
What's up, undersized?
Don't forget to register for Marvel Token this time.
You're
bro.
right,
It's the
you're
first
right.
weekend of December.
Thank you so much.
Just the boost I needed.
Chad, I never get an opportunity to play Tokon because it always happens on when I'm doing something. Okay.
Gambit got your back. Our enemy leads them to punish you.
Huge. That was huge. That was actually huge. My name is Dr. Evil. Chat, who do y'all main in this game? Like, favorite character, even if they're not in the game. Who's your favorite Marvel character? Carnage. Storm, Ghost Rider. Ooh, Ghost Rider.
I've got Spider on standby. Better stop that vehicle.
Nova's cool. I don't really hear people say Nova.
Take this. Merci beaucoup.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I try to get that. Oh my god.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Gambit never rose to be a widow. I get it.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good
We gotta
time to
get
stop them.
something going here. Strange hitting me with that was actually smart.
Jeff, are you able to like swap to another healer, like with a better heal ult? Like a sword or something?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Got you. They're anti-healed. Walk up. Goofy.
Gambit got your back. Shuffle up. Hey, hitting real hard.
Penny plus Gambit ult is really nice too. He runs so fast. She runs so fast.
All of this would easily be collapsed.
Ooh-wee. That hit the spot.
Chat, even though we're on Rivals, are you more of a Rivals fan? Even though we all love Marvel Rivals, are you a DC fan? Go ahead, go ahead.
Can you juice me while I'm helping?
By the eye.
Bro, where is this Strange coming from? That was huge. They're anti-healed. Where is that Strange coming from with his ult? It's so good. Marvel, DC, my guy. I love DC as well too. Okay. Go, 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 go. Anti-heal. Goofy. Thought you was gonna hit me. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Okay, so chat, that's the difference with the other Gambit not getting ult fast enough to me. You know what I mean? Remember last round?
Judge, jury, executioner.
Give us like speed boost.
Now you do the same for me, Lee. By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh my God, Loki with the fat heels. Oh my God!
The current score is 0.
Man, I would love if DC and Rivals did something together.
Time to switch
I would love it,
things
chat.
up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You say, how am I alting so much? Yeah, I'm anti-healing them. I'm alting so much because I'm doing damage and heals, but I'm lining up my heals to get maximum. I'm lining up my heals to make sure I get like maximum efficiency by hitting everybody. I know I'm getting a lot of ults, bro.
Get ready.
Just the easy way to think about my ult is just to consider Mantis, but way better.
Used to saving time and space. He's just a simple thief at heart.
Purify, jump boost, movement boost, healing, burst heal, heal over time,
No, but there's a first time
and
for
damage
everything, mon ami.
boost, and a damage AoE when it ends.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
It does quite a
3,
lot.
2, 1.
Yeah, I've been. That's why I was getting mad last round when my yeah, Invis would be crazy. But you got Rocket and Punisher, so I see why. They're anti-healer right there. Yeah, I'm shooting two, shooting two, shooting two. Anti-heal. They're anti-healed again. Huge.
Nice.
Oh, damn, that got burst down so quick.
Using my ult.
Oh, yeah, we're cooked. We got to move out the way there.
Nice.
What is this? Frames.
It's spider time!
Anti-heal on Penny. Anti-heal on Strange. Look at Luna.
Put on a show! Spider mode!
I unleash the Vishanti's power. David got your bucket drawer.
I went up too close. I went up way too close. What is this spawn? Woo! I was being greedy right there.
Destination.
I was being so greedy.
Ooh, gotta teach me that trick, Loki.
We have triple heals? Okay. Oh, okay. Break it, break it, break it, break it.
Someone scratch my back.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Get that vehicle moving again!
All right, we should be able to walk up here. Y'all ready? Walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up. Walk up.
Never fall!
Anti-heal on him. Look right here. I got anti-heal on him right now. Holy God, bro.
Get that vehicle moving again!
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh my God, I need to be ready with my stuff. Shout out to Loki. We gotta get a big push here.
So Star-Lord ult.
Burn it, burn it, burn it. Walk up, walk up, walk up, walk up.
I am ready to put on a show!
We're not really doing nothing with these. We should add a different healer.
Never fall! I unleash the Vishanti. Never fall! David got your back.
Only 60 seconds left.
Holy God. They're anti-healed.
Now you do the same for me, we.
Nice. Anti-heal again.
Just the boost I need.
Huge. Huge, huge, huge.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you. You saved me.
That was crazy, chat.
I unleash the Vishanti's power. Now you do the same for me, Wee.
Oh my god. Holy god. Oh my god, bruh. 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 Look at the fucking
They
demon.
swapped from the raccoon to Invis.
Woo! Jesus.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Wee, that hit the spot.
I am ready to put on a show.
They're anti-heal. They're anti-heal. Nice, she's gone.
Nice.
Penny's anti-healed.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Oh my god! Oh! Bruh! What? The bruh. Bruh. Epic, can y'all remind me, War, of the timestamp for me to go look at that game? Like, what the fuck was that? What the? Oh, what is that? Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you got ace. 16k damage, and I wasn't even focused on damage right there. Woo! I ain't gonna lie. That was fat. 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 That was actually pretty crazy of a game. I love how he reloads. I love how he reloads.